At MPC, we are inspired by communities making incredible progress against steep odds. That's why I'm so pleased today to honor the transforming community of Pullman with our 2016 Burnham Award for Excellence in Planning. Located just 12 miles, all right, Pullman. Pullman is located just 12 miles south of the Loop and was built in the 1880s by the Pullman Palace Car Company as a model industrial town. Over time, the company's workers, including the famed Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, were pivotal in our nation's labor movement and civil rights movement. Why we are honoring Pullman can be summed up in 3 lessons, which are relevant to all communities here in our region and everywhere. Never give up, collaborate, even when it's messy, and focus on that unifying vision. Pullman's civic activism buoyed the community during recent, turbulent, post-industrial times. Local leaders realized that they didn't have all the resources to execute their vision, which was ambitious. Instead, they formed strategic partnerships with businesses, with government, to achieve revitalization, including a new Whole Foods distribution center, infrastructure investments like the 111th Street Gateway, President Barack Obama's 2015 designation of a national monument in Pullman, the culmination of a half-century of local historic preservation efforts, and the recent Positioning Pullman plan, which was developed by Chicago's design community, who volunteered their time alongside local residents as a model that can be followed by others who are pursuing national parks. I'd like to warmly welcome all of those in the room today who have worked tirelessly on behalf of Pullman to stand now and be recognized for this truly shared community vision. Congratulations. And now on your behalf, please join me in welcoming Cathy Schneider, who started her job just this past November as the very first superintendent of the Pullman National Monument, to accept this award on behalf of all of those, both in the room and the hundreds more advocates who have collaborated to create a better future for the Pullman community. Welcome, Cathy.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Mary Sue. And thank you to the Metropolitan Planning Council Board for this award that I have the honor to accept on behalf of the transforming community of Pullman. The National Park Service is really just the newest residence in the Pullman community. And as the first permanent superintendent, I've only been on the job a couple months, like Mary Beth mentioned. But we'll be here forever, now that we're here, to present the history. And as America's storytellers, we are very proud to be able to tell the Pullman stories to the over 300 million visitors who come to our national parks every year. These stories truly shaped our nation. Pivotal moments in labor history that carved out the many rights we all have as workers today. George Pullman's model town that's the basis for today's urban planning, and the important work of A. Philip Randolph with the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. We're also very proud to be part of a community with an incredibly bright future. The Pullman neighborhood survives today only because of the dedicated people who in the 1960s saved their neighborhood from urban renewal. These people raised their families in Pullman and continue today as caretakers of the Pullman legacy. I've met a number of these residents in my short time at Pullman, and I'm just awestruck by their passion and dedication to their community and region. Since the 1960s, others have joined them in bringing the story of Pullman porters to light and renovated the scattered row houses north of 111th Street. There's new industry and business in Pullman for the first time in decades. And with the efforts to establish a national monument here in Chicago, the Pullman community grew, now including tens of thousands of advocates and honorary community members. This award is a tribute to just how much can be accomplished when we all work together to complete a shared vision. The effect of these advocates is already clear. Since Pullman National Monument was created, we have new CTA bus service, a brand new metro station, and work ready to commence on 111th Street improvements. And this year, the Park Service plans to begin our first project to renovate the historic clock tower into the National Park Service's Visitor Center. This is just a start. There's so much more to come. This award will be on display in the Visitor Center at Pullman National Monument as a tribute to the people whose hard work got us here, and a constant reminder that transforming is an action word. We will be working together for many years to come at Pullman. I invite you to join the Pullman community. Please come see us and learn more about this important American story. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. What an honor.